Mary, thank you. Well, tonight, with children at home and parents with nowhere to go, Colorado state officials say it's becoming a dangerous combination for violence in the home, and they believe it's going undetected.
Through the reporting app for kids called Safe2Tell, officials say they have seen fewer reports than normal since the shutdown began, and that may actually be bad news. News Channel 13's Julia Donovan is live from her home with the story. Julia.
Yeah, well, they're seeing much different reports than before. They're also seeing a lot less. The Attorney General told me he knows people are struggling now more than ever, and he said the best way he and his office can help is if you report it here on this app.
Kids, even when school is out, and maybe even particularly when they're isolated, are vulnerable to different types of harms.
Colorado Attorney General Phil Weiser told me Safe2Tell, an app geared towards students where you can report just about anything of concern, has come a long way since it was created 15 years ago.
Original design of Safe2Tell came out of Columbine. And what the motivation was is people said, oh, I knew those kids were up to something bad and threatening, but no one knew where to turn. Safe2Tell was the answer.
They never anticipated just how many different problems it would help solve. Weiser told me, especially now since COVID-19 closures have so many children and teens cooped up at home, they're noticing a variety of reports.
Instead of people worrying about bullying in person, we see cyberbullying. We hear about drugs being sold and used in ways that harm people.
He said neglect, abuse, and mental health issues are also on their radar.
The #1 report we see, school in, school out, is threats of suicide.
Weiser said Safe2Tell has saved lives time and time again from people reporting about others and themselves. But in order for it to work, you have to say something.
It's okay to admit you're struggling.
You can make a report on the app 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And while it's geared toward students, parents are encouraged to make any reports about serious problems involving children or teens that they know. Reporting live at home, Julia Donovan, KRDO News Channel 13.
Good information there, Julia. Thank you. When it comes to online learning,